impact, how much longer do you think you might be here?
You know, sometimes in the off season, you have those reflective times. I haven't really had that many reflective times, you know, in the last couple months that have those kinds of, you know, discussions. So, no, I don't think that has it all.
Somebody referenced messaging or messages to recruits or any other guys about, you know, stuff going on. I think the school became aware of this storm, as it was referred to, a little storm in mid-January. You were in the midst of recruiting. Were recruits, guys you were recruiting to come here in this class, notified that you guys might have an issue going forward with the NCAA? And is that something
You know,
you should have been told?
It's something I really can't talk about.
Yeah, we can't get into the timeline of this.
Coaches, have you been briefed on this HBO report, and how fair do you think it is when a former recruit starts recounting stories and recounting your ego?
Shelley mentioned something to me about it today.
Yeah, no, I'll answer that, but obviously, what the guy is claiming would be a violation of what our policies are in NCAA, but because the report is so far back and so many years ago, and he's just coming forward with it, I mean, we really don't have any comment on it.
Would that be looked into? Whether there was any truth to what he said?
Just, I think there had to be more investigation of what actually he did say, and
Was it no? Or was it yes?
perhaps.
Well, there's been a big question, you know, obviously, he's claiming it happened on an official visit, so would y'all revisit the policies or whatever, rules, whatever, about official visits with football players, et cetera?
I think we do that frequently. I mean, we do that every time there are players in. It's education to the hosts, etc. So.
Jim, when you talk to players about doing the right thing or being honest or following the rules, how do you talk to them and give them that message when you have an instance in the recent past where you didn't do that yourself? How does that affect your ability to tell them?
You know, I'm not sure I've ever talked or guided our kids with the idea that I've done everything perfectly. You know, whether it be recently or, you know, a long time ago. I've never looked at myself that way. So, you know, it's some of us are parents in here. You know, we talk to our kids about doing the right things. Well, some of us haven't done everything perfectly, but we still have that responsibility, you know, to do that.
A big part of what I assess your popularity to be in the state of Ohio is not just that you're an enormous winner and very successful here, but that people gravitate to you because you represent an idea, character, integrity. In that regard, how do you address fans who may be very disappointed given what the self-report says for rebuilding that, you want to call it trust or whatever factor with your fans who gravitate to you because of your books and the things, the message you get across, the message is here on your mission statement?
You know, as I said 49 minutes ago or so, the toughest regrets you have are when you disappoint. And, you know, again, I'm sure it can resonate with you when you disappoint as a parent. You know, that's tough. I suppose when you've had the good fortune to have opportunities to be in leadership roles and you disappoint, that's even harder. But I think you have to go about things one day at a time. And you have to go and not be afraid to say that, you know, there's things I need to do better, whether it be specific to this moment or any other moment, and you know, get better every day.
Coach,
We've
how
got
would
time
you,
for 2 more questions.
Coach, how would you describe the conversations that you've had with the parents of the 5 suspended players, particularly since your violations?
You know, I don't think that I can, you know, discuss that. The only thing I'll tell you is this: you know, we're very fortunate, you know, to have a tremendous group of not just those 5 kids have been wonderful, but those parents have been wonderful.
I believe that your actions as somebody, whatever takes place ballpark, or that's the standard you'll be held to from now on?
Well, I don't know if there's a universal standard to how, anyone is
But do you think you
evaluated. Again, I don't think there's a universal standard by the evaluators, I guess I would say. And I suppose there could be some that might feel that way, and there may be others that might not. But I don't have a whole lot of control over that. What I've got to do a good job of is the things that that I can control and I can improve upon and so forth.
Jim, are you confident that the $5 game, $250,000 fine, are you confident, without talking about the investigation itself, that that's going to stand,
Gosh, that's the last thing I could talk about. I mean,
That's the last thing you get.
Of all things, I can't talk about that.
Okay.
Thank you, folks. Appreciate it. We'll see you Thursday.
Tomorrow, 4:30.